Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So this is Saturday Daily. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome, highly welcome. For my returning subscribers who always watch my videos, thank you so much for always coming in to watch it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. For my new subscribers, you're welcome. Please do well to subscribe and press the notification bell. Okay, so I don't think I've ever mentioned this before, but one of my hobbies is watching YouTube videos. I love to watch YouTube videos. In fact, that is how I unwind. When I get home, when I'm tired, when I want to relax, I put on a YouTube video and then I watch. So that is my way of unwinding. And then I came across this video. I've forgotten her name, but I subscribed to her channel. She's a Nigerian in the UK, and I'll put her channel somewhere here. I've forgotten the name. And she was talking about what attracted me to her channel was, what attracted me to the video was when she said Nigerians are lying. Nigerian parents are liars. I was like, what? Nigerian parents abroad are liars. I was like, no, I'm not a liar. Like, what happened? Why are you calling us liars? So that's what attracted me to the video. And when I watched the video, I was like, this woman really makes a lot of sense. Like, so she's not directly calling us liars, but indirectly we're lying. So I'm going to explain it. So now, the main, the main thing she addressed on that video is parents saying that they relocated abroad to give their children the best of life, to give them a very good life. They relocated because of the children, basically. I catch myself saying that a lot because truly, as parents, if we didn't have children, we don't have any business relocating. We only come abroad for vacation, maybe 2 weeks vacation, you go back with your spouse. But because most of people that relocate, I keep saying, are doing very well back home. Good jobs, they've reached a certain level in their businesses, in their careers, in their profession. So there's no business in traveling. But the main reason is usually because of the children, for them to have a better life. So she mentioned, based on how we behave in abroad, the same children we claim we relocated for are the ones suffering, are the ones not seeing the parent, are the ones lacking the attention of the parent. The children eventually lose the parents, you know. So she mentioned several instances that where she went for a program in her children's school and she noticed that she was the only black person there, she was the only colored person there, and the children there, of course there will be other Nigerian children there, but among all the parents that turned up, she was only black. And she mentioned how she was helping another child. After she finished helping her child with the project they went for, they made her to help another child that didn't have a parent. So the people that came with their parents were helping the children to do all those, maybe art and craft or one project or the other. And then they told her that, oh, since she finished early, she should help this other boy that didn't have a parent around. So she felt, oh, okay, so that was where the whole thing came up from. That she was saying, and this is something I've experienced too, like I try to go to my children's school whenever they have any activity. They usually I have 3 kids, so it's either this one or that one, this one or that one, where the parents have to come to school to do one or two things, to volunteer I just try to be present because my husband is a very busy person. So I am the one, I'm also busy, but I just try to find a way to be the one to attend all those things. And then I notice most times when I go, I don't see other parent, other African parent, other Nigerian parent there, and I feel okay, maybe my oversabi is too much or something. But no, it's just because I want to be involved in my children's life. I'm not saying I'm perfect because most of the things she said, I fall victim to it, and I will really, really work on them. So reasons why parents may not be present in their children's lives, like in the school, is maybe you see that the activity they're inviting you for, because it can be a lot. It can be a lot where they want parents to always come in. Sometimes I even say, do you think we parents are full housewives? We have jobs. You cannot always be telling us to come and do one volunteering, one art and craft. There was even one time that they invited the parents to come and help the children to carve pumpkin on a working day. That day, I think I was on off, or I think that was during my previous job. I was doing evening shift, so I had time to go in the morning. But I was like, people are working. Why will you be calling parents to do this? So seeing that those activities are not like important, and then they're not going, or maybe taking a lot of shifts. We take so much shift. People that work shift jobs, like You, of course, more shift, more money, right? And you're doing all those things for the children, for the family to get more money. But at the same time, taking up on too many shifts will not make you not even have time for the children. Aside even going to their school, coming back home late, you may come home and see the kids are already asleep. You will leave and see them, they're already, they've not woken up in the morning, or everybody just hurrying in the morning for everybody to get out of the house. By the time they come home, you will be late, maybe taking an extra shift or something. Not the time that they would even want to talk to you. Let me not say you, to talk to us, because I fall victim to this. I'm not going to exclude myself. You understand? The time that they want to talk to us, share important information with us, or just even just gist with us, we're tired, we're busy. Like me, whenever I close, I do 9 to 5 job. When I get home by 5, if only they know my heart, if only my children knows my heart, that when I get home, I don't want to talk to anybody. I am tired, I am drained. But that is the time they're excited. In fact, when I just park my car and then they hear my car, when the car goes off, it usually makes a beep sound. That is when you can hear them coming down the stairs. They're happy, mommy's around, mommy's around. I'm like, oh God, I just need to rest. So I just try to always smile, and I just try to interact with them. Sometimes when I really need rest, I'll be like, can you please give me just 30 minutes or 1 hour? Let me just lie down peacefully, no noise, not let me just unwind. That is the time they need us, because they've closed from school like 3:30, they're waiting for you. No, but that is the time we're tired. So imagine you took extra shifts, you don't even have time. When they want to come and start gisting with you, you're not interested in all those discussions. You understand? Because what? You're tired. Instances could be not even taking shift. You must even take extra shift. Because me, I don't take extra shift. My job is salaried. But when I close at that 5, I don't want to see anybody. Not to talk of when you're taking extra shift. Like when I was working in McDonald's, there are instances where they will even be begging you to take extra shift. Maybe somebody called in sick or something. You may have decided that okay, you don't work weekends, but the extra shift is weekend. You have to go. You understand? You have to go. So you're neglecting that time with the children, and these children that we relocated for. Coming back to the topic of this whole thing, we relocated because of them, right? But we end up missing a lot in their life. We see them growing daily, we see them, but we miss out on very, very important things. Like 2 days ago, my daughter was wearing, when I got home, my daughter, she was excited. She showed me a bracelet that her friend gave to her. And this friend is a very shy person in class. The person doesn't talk. He's of the opposite sex. He doesn't talk to people, he's shy. But somehow he took a liking to my daughter, and then he made a bracelet to her and he presented it to her. So he gave it to her and she was happy, and everybody, oh, this guy that doesn't talk. So she was excited to tell me about it. My normal natural self, I'm not interested. Like, I'm tired, because the time she was telling me this thing, I just came back home. I was hungry. I was in the kitchen looking for something to eat, and that was the time she was excited to tell me. So I just picked interest. I just laughed. I was even teasing her that, why would a boy be giving you praise? What's the meaning of that? I sent you to school. We just laughed, and she was shy, and then we just laughed about it. You know. So when a child knows that you don't have time, whenever I want to talk to mommy is always tired, always tired. She'll be like, can we talk later? Can we talk later? Like, I don't have time. She may keep it to herself. You understand? She may keep that thing to herself. Maybe something else. Maybe somebody is bullying her in class. Maybe she's having issues with the student, or maybe with the teacher, or she has something to share. Maybe something about her body. But because she always knows that mommy is tired, daddy doesn't always have time. Daddy is not interested. Daddy wants to rest. He always wants to rest. It's like, I'm always disturbing. She'll just keep it to herself, and she'll share it with whoever is available to listen. Maybe a friend or somebody else. And bad influence, that's how it starts, because you as a parent, you always want to advise your child rightly, but when you don't have that opportunity and they go tell somebody else, person may advise them wrongly, and they will take you because that person listening to them. So we claim we came here for these children. Can we have time for them aside school? How, when last did you find time to take your child to the park? Every street has a park. Every neighborhood at least has a park. When was the last time you went with your child, consciously sat down there and you're present with that child, playing with that child in the park? When last did you attend one of the school activities? Is it so she's singing, she's playing instrument, or she's doing one thing or the other, and they want the parent to be around? When last? Do you know how a child looks lost when they are doing an activity and the parents are not there to see? You can see the excitement in your children's face when they are doing something upstage in school and then you're there. They are excited, like my mom is here. Like my daughter was singing last week and it was so emotional that I was crying. Like she sang so well. She sang so well. Like the way the crowd applauded her, it was so good. It was so good. I was so proud of her. And I was videoing her. She saw me, she was on stage and she saw me videoing and she knew that she was going to get a copy of of the song she was singing. You could see it on her face. So imagine the sadness when she feels, oh, everybody in the room is applauding her. They're all saying, oh, Nene, you're singing well, but my mom was not there to see it. My dad was not there to see it. That is how your child feels, even though they don't say it. It's not normal. Don't see it as normal, like, okay, go and do a presentation. I'm not there. You can go and do it for your school. I must not be there. No, it's not. It's not okay. It's not okay. And mind you, the school watches all these things. They get to see how the parents are interacting with the teachers through email and all that. If you have a child that the teacher's mode of communication is through email, like I have 3 kids, I told you. My last child, the one in grade 3, the teacher sent email every day. Every day, she lets you know everything that happens in the school for all the students. I don't know how she does it. So sometimes when my child comes home, I'll be like, so how was for example, how was your pumpkin crafting, or how was this thing? And you'll be surprised, like, mom, how did you know? Before I get home, the teacher will already send the email. So sometimes she will ask questions. Can you send a picture of what your child is doing? Can you? And she likes interaction. She's noting it down that this parent does not respond to my email. Thereby, when there's a problem, they will now say that, oh, this child is always by himself. We've never seen the mom. The mom doesn't come for all these parent teachers association. She doesn't volunteer. We don't see her. We don't even know her. They are noting all these things because when you bring your children abroad, those children are more like government picking. I keep saying it to people that care to hear. And it's a lesson for me too. So when last did you find time to take your children to school? When last did you drive your children to school? For those that use school bus, once in a while you could decide they shouldn't go to the school bus. Through school bus, you could drop them if you're free. Or the ones that walk to school. When was the last time you took a stroll with them to school? Walk with them to school, made them feel like you're with them. It's a thing of pride for them. They are happy that, oh, mommy is taking me to school. I'm not by myself. Sometimes they feel very, very alone. They may not say, they may not know how to express it. They may just feel alone. They may not know who to talk to. They may not have siblings. And those that have siblings, maybe the siblings, they don't talk, they don't interact. They want to talk to you, even though no matter how that gist is very, very unnecessary, no matter how that gist doesn't make sense, just listen to them. Find time to listen to them. Let's not carry too much shift, too much on our head, too much activities on our head, and neglect these children that we brought here. Because trust me, if you don't pay attention to these children, they'll go away. I've had several experiences with my own 3 children that you feel, okay, let me give them screen, let me give them phone, let me give them TV, they should be watching and just leave me alone, because that is the escape route for most parents. Like, take phone. Like, if you don't want your child to disturb you, give the child phone. That child will not disturb you. But that is bad. You're exposing that child. I've had personal experiences that I must not share here. You understand? But giving those children those internet access, you're losing them. Giving them access to friends, it's you're losing them, because they're learning so much. Their brain is like a sponge. They're learning so much. When last did you organize like a play date in your own house? It's not only your child that will always be going out to play dates. My child is going to this one for play date, play date. When last did you organize a play date in your house? Oyibo children, it's not hard to feed them. Buy chips, buy soda. That is all. Buy pizza, order pizza. They will come to your house. You get to see the kind of friends they keep. You get to see who they are. I systematically do that. My daughter always say, Mom, I have a play that I say, now we'll rotate it. If you go today, next week they come. If you go today, next week they come. That's how we do it. You're not the one that'll be going. I want to see those children. I want to know them. There are several that have come to my house, and from seeing that child, I'll be like, I don't like this friend. I don't like this your friend. And that the ones I like, I try to foster the relationship because I see positive impact on my own child. But the one that I see that this one is not the kind of person I will look for a way to frustrate that friendship. You get? When last did you find time to organize such a thing in your own house so that your children will come? It's not every time that you're busy, 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 busy. Like me, my job, I do YouTube, I do mommy duty, I do wife duties, I do some businesses, people that are winkler, they know I do. So sometimes I'm so overwhelmed that I don't even want to discuss with them. I don't even want to have any but I try to deliberately do it. Like for like a month plus now or 2 months since this weather changed, every weekend, every Saturday, I'm doing one activity or the other. Ladies hangout, this one, that one, and I notice most of them do not involve the children. I have another activity next weekend. Today is a Wednesday. I have an activity that I'm supposed to go for on Saturday. I said no, I'm not going. Let me sit down at home with these children. Like, let me look for an activity. Not that I don't have time, but I just feel that guilt. Then every Saturday I'm always out, even though I come back home and all that. Let me find this Saturday, let me sit with them. If any of them say let's go out, I'll go out with them. Let's go to Dollarama, let's go to this. Just that guilt in me. Not that I'm saying I'm perfect too, but I have felt for some time I have not had time for them. Let me find. I just had to cancel that. Sorry, I can't go for this outing we're going for on Saturday. I want to sit down at home. I feel absent. Let me just sit down at home with these children. So the video this lady made a lot of sense, and I learned from it. And she's calling parent liars. You know, they're calling parent liars because we even have more time for these children back home. Especially people in the UK that work so much. Because I've not been there, but I have friends that try to compare that the work culture back there is a lot, like shift. You have to work around the clock and all that. But over here, it's a bit better. But even at that, it's very, very easy for you to lose your children. It's very, very easy. So we relocated because of these children. Can we have time for them? Can we find time for them? Can we make them present? Let's not lose them. Because they have friends, they have influencers out there. They spend more than half of their day in school. Do you know who they're interacting with? Let's find time to talk to them. Back home, like me, let me tell you something that one area that I know I have failed. Not really, yeah, I have failed. There's no two way about it. So back home in Nigeria, my kids know every Friday we do movie nights. We watch Netflix. Because the internet back home, is not like here that anybody can have access to it. So I just make sure deliberately we watch Netflix together on every Friday evening, Friday night. They know it already. We do popcorn, something sharp to eat. We shall all be around in the same space. Not everybody will be in their room watching TV. You get. Since we came here, we don't do that. We've not done that before. We've not done that in this Canada. Maybe because every child have a TV in their room, everybody has TV, they can watch whatever they want to watch. I just felt they were okay. My second daughter told me some time ago, like, Mommy, we don't do movie night again. I'm like, you still remember? So it means she really liked that period, not because of she has not watched the movie, even if it is the same movie, for the fact that we're all watching it together. She has mentioned it before. And I was like, oh, okay, we'll do it one someday. And she reminded me again some other random time. She told me again that, Mom, we used to do movie nights in Nigeria. We don't do it anymore. That is to show you how they treasure that time with their parents. Till now that I'm talking, I have not found time for that movie night. So now that I'm talking, I'm going to deliberately make sure we do it. We bring back that culture, because Friday nights, it's a good time. There's no work Saturday, there's no work Sunday, no school. So it's a time to just find time to bond, play around with them. We have a house now. We bought a house that has a basement. There's a TV in the basement with a very fine couch. Why can't we do that? Why? Rather, I will lock myself in my room. My child will be in her room watching her own YouTube. My other daughter will be watching her own. My son will be in his room doing his own thing. My husband will be there doing his own thing. Everybody will just be watching different things. Why don't we find time to come together, watch one movie or two, and laugh and play? There was a particular one that we watched together that was so fun. I love that movie. It was an American movie, something about Year's Day. They call it Year's Day. I hope that's the name. Where the children get to ask their parent for anything for that whole day, and the parents cannot say no. So we watched that movie together. It was so interesting. It was so nice. Even as a parent, I was laughing because the parents were so much in a tight corner because the children were just asking all what they want. They've been asking for all their lives, and children have been saying, and parents have been saying no. So they used that day to ask, and it was so fun. The parent got into trouble. They had to do a lot of things that naturally they would not do. So I could see the excitement my kids. So whenever my kids are talking about that movie, they remember we watched it. They watch it together with their parents, and they'll be like, "Mommy, remember that movie we watched together?" And it's something I just feel, oh, these children really treasure that thing. So it's something I'm going to bring back. So please, don't be a lying parent. Don't lose your child in the abroad. Abroad is difficult, yeah. It's harder. It's harder to make money, honestly, in this abroad because you're going to work your ass off. You're going to pay for that money you get. You work for it. And some people's jobs are shifts, standing 8-hour shifts. The salary enough is not enough. You have to do extra. It is from that extra that you'll be able to even do some things for yourself, because the salary you're getting is already structured, is already budgeted to pay bills, to pay house rent, to pay this, to pay that. So when you get opportunity to do extra shift, to get extra money, that's when you'll be able to even shop for yourself and all that. Yes, we know that. We know you're bringing the salary back home. We know the salary is coming back to those same children's head. But please, can we find time? Can we find time for these children? We came here because of them, so that we don't lose them. So that we don't lose them to the society. It's very, very easy to lose these children, I tell you. There was a time my husband and I decided to give my eldest daughter a phone. And within 3 to 4 days, we collected that phone back because the access was too much. I was monitoring it, of course, I was getting notification on what she was downloading and all that. But at the point, we were like, bring that phone, bring it back. That phone is still in my bag. In fact, this is the phone. I carry the phone everywhere. Like whenever I open this phone to see within that 4 days, my 13-year-old, like, she was excited and she told her classmate that, hey, I have a phone now, I have a number, I have a this. Oh, can I add it to this group? Can I add it to this group? And she didn't know, like, let me know who I talk to her because this is my daughter, of course. But I was monitoring everything she was doing, and I got to find out that, oh boy, no, you're still 13. The things you know within these 4 days, no, 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 I cannot. This is the phone, the Samsung phone. Say. So I'm even going to call the network provider that, oh, please, can you unsubscribe this line? Because I bought a line for them. I'm still paying for it for like 2-3 months that I collected the phone, but I'm still paying for the line. So they should just take out the SIM. For now, we're not ready. I thought we were ready for phone. We're not ready at all. So let's monitor what they watch. That's another thing. Monitor what they watch. They're still kids. They should be watching YouTube Kids. You should have access to their Google account. They shouldn't have their email by now till they're 18. Because when they have their email, that's when they can download Orishi. They can download a lot of things on their phone that you don't even know. So if they're using your Google account, whenever they want to download, you get notification on your phone that so and so child want to download so and so. You have to approve it. If it is age appropriate, you approve. If it is not, you call them. Nene, what are you trying to download? No way. You monitor it because actually in this abroad, the internet is free. Internet is as good as free. It is everywhere. They have access to everything uncensored. You don't want your infant child seeing things. In fact, it's so bad that even when they are watching a movie that is just okay, an okay thing on YouTube, one advert will just come, another advert will come, they'll click it, and then it is now diverting from children thing to something else. So we have to really be monitoring it, and we can only do that if we pay attention to them. So I hope this video makes sense. It's not a video to insult anybody's type of job. It's just a wake-up call for people and for my own self, because I learned so much. From it. So thank you. If this video made sense, if you watch up to this point, please let me know by liking this video, because I actually don't know people that watch my video to the end. So if you like this video, I'll get to know you watched it to this point. Thank you. See you in my next one. Bye. I wanted to off my car by ending the video.